gap shooting on many of our weapons. But on something like an LMG, you can, especially if you have a bigger mag and a higher fire rate. So I think that's the magic sauce, and you throw in a really fast reload, then you're sitting pretty. The thing is about tipping skills is that it can potentially take any LMG and put it into that sweet soft spot, because it'll take a weapon with a small magazine like the Pestilence and put it into the category of average magazine by giving it another 30 rounds. When it comes to getting into that sweet spot with a fast reload, throttle control with its weapon handling boost is enough to get you there. So all you have to do is bring in not the shittiest LMG in the game, and this will turn it into a beast. So tipping skills brings great utility and damage, and that's what's going to make it stand out from some of the other gear sets, and most of that's leaning on that 30% magazine size, because without that, it sort of blends itself very close to some of the other gear sets that we have, like Striker. Striker does give you 15% weapon handling. So although throttle control gives you 37.5% weapon handling, which is significantly more, it's still something you have to stack to, where Striker gives that to you right away, and it also gives you the rate of fire, which is also something that helps damage through the power of stacking and just from a raw DPS calculation. They're bringing unique values to the table, and a magazine size is valuable and unique to an LMG build. And then you have Umbra, right? So Umbra is all about crits. One of the differences is the mechanics that go with Umbra. Tipping skills and throttle control is pretty easy, like Strike.
Black Tusk have moved in on the Isaac node. If they get their hands on it, all hell will break loose. So that should be your next target.
Hostile control point.
Your goal is a collection of transcripts and notes from months of prisoner interrogations. Information stored on military-grade laptops.
Agent received a golden bullet. Hostile assembling golden bullet.
Your first priority is to release the prisoners to keep the True Sons busy. They're looking for some kind of security terminal.
Hostile has fifth golden bullet.
The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Active terminal detected.
Sounds promising. Find it and patch Isaac in. Okay, I'm in. Now to open the cells. And the cells are open.
Chose the wrong.
The main holding area is downstairs. Get moving. True Sons seem to be in control of the holding area. The hyenas are knocking out security cameras. Pretty smart of them.
Reinforcements en route. Hostile has filled golden bullet.
Just lost the camera feed from the holding area. There was a bright flash and then static.
Received. Golden bullet. Golden bullet being assembled by hostile.
Picked up on camera again. The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
Looks like you got True Sons reinforcements headed your way.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
Easy.
Hostile completed. The golden bullet.
uncovered intel is going to be a whole lot of help to Odessa in the short term, but to all of us in the long run, we will effectively put this hellhole out of commission.
Yo, we get to fight.
Agent in need of backup. Golden bullet being assembled by hostile.
world's greatest superhero forced himself on my mother. That's how I was born. She died giving birth to me. My grandmother raised me quietly, lovingly. She never spoke of my father, maybe because I never showed a hint of his powers. In a world full of flying titans and fire-breathing gods, I was just a normal kid. Until I turned 9, when cancer got to my grandmother, she was on her deathbed. That is when she...
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Nothing But Skills, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get all 12 Hunter masks. You have new people joining the division. So if you look, Agent Edwards support this, so make sure you knock this out. Fast travel back to the theater. Over here, this building right here is where we need to go. What we're going to do, Hunter, I didn't want to spoil that for you. And we're going to climb up this ledge on the there, number 2, number 3, number 4. Now, once we shoot all 4 targets from top to bottom, this is going to spawn the Demon Mask Hunter. Yes, it will spawn that Hunter. There you go. So the Hunter spawns. All you need to do is kill him, and then you will get his mask. I recommend, if you guys plan on doing these, wait till you get to World Tier 1 at least. If you want a challenge, you can do it at level 30. But I feel that once you get to World Tier 1, you gear up a little bit, they're a lot easier to kill. These are a lot harder. Wait till you get to World Tier 1 at least. If you want a challenge, you can do it at level 30. But I feel that once you get to World Tier 1, you gear up a little bit, they're a lot easier to kill. These are a lot harder to do at lower levels. So it's just something to keep in mind. And then we got our first Ivory Key. And then look, it's the Demon Mask. So this is how you get the Demon Mask. Pretty simple to do. Do that side mission first. Come back here. Shoot the targets from top to bottom. If we take a look at the Demon Mask, it's a pretty
I got the Demon
Let's
Mask.
get into the second mask. So the second mask is going to be the Ghoul Mask, and you can find this just north of Lincoln Memorial. So the Lincoln Memorial mission, just north of it, is a Shade Tech cache. This one's going to be located underground. Now remember, this is after 2100. Definitely just remember that this one is one of those that you need to do at nighttime. So we're going to cut through this tunnel right here, and then we're going to go up the stairs and to the left. Now there's going to be, we got both, don't worry about it. Now the computer we want is just north of that X. So we'll grab the laptop and then look right in front of us. If we look right in front of us, there's an X and then the little moon sign. That means you need to do it at nighttime. So after 100, just in front of Lincoln Memorial. We're going to take a look at it one more time. Look, the X right in front of Lincoln Memorial. So it's going to be located right here where it says that water resource. Now, once you make it into front of Lincoln Memorial, just head towards the construction site. So you'll see the ghost mask that we want. It will trigger the Ghoul Mask Hunter. So mask of the day, and it's pretty sick looking, right? It's all blacked out, has like almost, it looks like some green spray paint on it. Has some slashes on it because it's been to battle. Definitely, if you guys want to pick this up, this is how you guys do it. Let's dive into mask number 3. Mask number 3 will be located just south of the Capital Stronghold. So if you head straight south, you will see a Shade Tech cache there. There is a road that looks like a V, and you will see the Shade Tech right there. So we're going to head straight to that Shade Tech, and I'll show you another pinpoint location once we get there. So once you arrive to the intersection, you're going to see this memorial here with a bunch of, looks like letters, pictures on the memorial itself, right? So we're right here at the Shade Tech. If we head to the left of it, you're going to see an American flag, and then you're going to see the names of all the fallen soldiers. And what you're going to do is, first thing we need to do is shoot the light. We want to shoot the light first. Now, once the lights are out, you want to salute. So you can stand right outside of it, salute. It might need to take 1 or 2 times. Just make sure you salute. Come on, let's salute. Salute. And as soon as you salute, the hunter will appear. And then all you have to do is finish him off, and then you will unlock the Crash Mask. So we'll drop him really quick. It's that simple. We'll get an Ivory Key. So this is going to be our 3rd Ivory Key. And then we have the Wrath Mask. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this real quick. This mask right here is probably one of my favorite masks to use. The Wrath Mask is that good looking. It's all blacked out, has a bunch of scratches on it, like it's been to war, and that's definitely one of my favorite looking hunter masks in the game. But now that we finished this mask, let's dive into mask number 4. Mask number 4 is going to be the Crimson Mask. Now this mask is going to be located in the front of a huge building that I'm going to pinpoint for you. So if we look right here, we have District Union Arena, right? And then scroll down, we see the shade. There's a building, a huge building right next to it. And that building right there is the building we're going to need to go into. So there's going to be 2 steps we need to do once we arrive to this building, and then just continue on. But be careful, but it'll still be pretty easy. So interact with the beat for us if you end up having it. Now this one is probably one of my favorites, waiting for us as simple. So interact with the telephone and run directly across, and we need to interact with the telephone on the opposite side. Directly across from it, there's going to be another one waiting for us. As soon as you interact with this one, it's going to spawn the hunter. The hunter will be in the courtyard where we first spot the name boss if you end up having him. So just finish him off. As soon as you drop in, collect that loot, you will get 1 ivory key, and then the Crimson Mask. Now this one is probably one of my favorite masks to get. I love it because it has that red handprint on the front of the mask, and we'll take a closer look at it. So this one has a lot of detail to it with the whole handprint on it. Most of the hunter masks are all blacked out, and they have just little things that make them unique. And this is the Crimson one. So if you want this mask right here, just follow those steps. Pretty simple to do. But let's dive into mask number 5. Now mask number 5 is going to be located just north of DZ South. There is going to be what is called EC62 Lab Quarantine Side Mission. You must complete this side mission prior to being able to
control point nearby.
So make sure you clear it out. As soon as you clear it out, I'd recommend fast traveling to a different location. The great thing about this one, you can do it during the day. You do not have to do it during the night like the other masks. So now that we don't have that side mission there anymore, we're back at this quarantine zone. Now, what we need to do to activate this hunter right here is going to be shooting the windows in the building premises. We need to do it in a particular order. So let's try it out. Shoot this one, that one.
Why disrupt production when you can adapt on the go? Technology to transform the everyday.
That one, this one. Make sure you shoot right there. That counts as a window. Yeah, here, we skip that one. We shoot this one. And boom, the hunter will appear. I see a lot of people not shooting that bottom window. Make sure you shoot that bottom window. Shoot it in that order, and the hunter will spawn. You remember, you can do this during the day or night. At nighttime, like some of the other ones. Now, once you kill him, you get another ivory key, and then we get the Spectre. This one's pretty cool. It has the 2 cards on the bottom of the map. A lot of people really like this one, and this was a fan favorite really early on. Let's dive into match number 6 and 7. Now, this one is going to require you to finish side mission. If you look at the activate house, let me show you how to side mission. You need to make sure you finish this one first. Now, upon completion of this mission, you will have access to the hunters. Now, you do need to come at nighttime. This does have to be done at night. So if you see the sleeping giant, if you see the attic safe house, this waypoint right here is where you want to be. You see a hotel, you're going to go up the stairs right there, all the way to the now, these are done at night.
Once you're in, protected.
And there's like this little platform right there. I don't know if it's actually on it, but I always stand on it. And then I
Medical assistance needed.
200 right here. challenge, I would try these at level 30 or lower, and you'll see the big difference. But around level 30, it's still going to be a lot of challenge. I was in World Tier 1 when I did this, and a little bit decked out, so it was a little bit easier. So I get 1 key from both of these, and then you get the Revenant mask, which is a pretty stylish looking mask. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go pick up the Midas mask. Now, if you notice on this one, there is no Ivory key. So,
Hostile
one
completed. The
Ivory
golden
key
bullet.
for both of these masks right here. So let's take a look at both of these masks real quick, just so you guys can get a quick look at how they look. Both of the masks are actually pretty cool looking. What we're going to do is we're going to dive into mask number 8, 9, 10, and 11. Yes, you heard me right. The next 4 masks will spawn at this one location. So we have the Castle Settlement, we have a control point just north of that. There's going to be like a little question mark. Building next to it, right next to that contamination zone. Currently at, right? So this is where you want to be, just north of that control point that's northeast of the Castle Settlement. And where that question mark is the Christmas tree. And we have to do this at nighttime. Now, once it gets around 2100, you will be able to do it. You'll start to see the moons, and that's when you know exactly. Then another way to check is just go to photo mode, and in the top right-hand corner, you'll see the exact time. So we'll be at 21:30. So we see the moon coming out, and now what we can do is head to the switch. There's going to be a switch right in front of us.
Dave's Hot Chicken keep me coming back for some new loaded fries.
Sometimes